Happy International Women's Day. I'm Ellie Torrez and we are The Fan Carpet. We're joined this evening by the very beautiful Faith Elizabeth, who's here to talk about her new film, In Flight. Faith, tell us a little bit about your film and why you're here this evening.
Thank you guys for having me here today. It is a pleasure to be here with the Fan Carpet. We're making a film called In Flight, which I am producing and starring in. It is written by the amazing award-winning director and writer, Mr. Patrick Ryder, and we are hoping to get this little film off the ground.
Oh, how exciting. So tell us a bit about the film's premise. So what is the film about and what is your role within it? As you said, you're a producer, but you're also starring in it, is that correct?
I am indeed. So I've taken on the producer role in this film. So I've made a couple of films before. I made The Whisperings, which I spoke to Mark about recently, and that was screened on Latest TV. And I've also made Change of Hearts. That's in post-production at the moment. And I wrote and directed and edited a little bit and did a little bit of everything with all of them. So on this project, I'm just producing and acting in it, if I can say that. Yeah. It is a huge challenge for me because we're working with this aeroplane, so it is a really big challenge.
So you actually have a real aeroplane, this is correct. So you need to find funding before this aeroplane is scrapped, is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So the aeroplane is going off to plane heaven soon. The people that own it have said that we can use it, but yeah, it's going to be scrapped soon. So we've managed to source this Airbus A330, and when we get the funding together, then hopefully we can film In Flight on it.
So tell me a little bit about the crowdfunder. How much do you need? When do we need it by? And how can the Fan Carpet viewers help you get this film made?
Yeah, so we need £3,000 and we need it by Monday the 13th of March.
Monday the 13th of March, people.
Yeah, get donating. So we need it by then before the plane gets scrapped. And we have an IndieGOGO campaign running at the moment, so you can go on there. There's loads of really great perks. I'm doing my first ever, as an actress you'll understand this, my first ever signed photographs that I'm sending out to people, so my fans. So if you'd like a signed photograph of me, just like Wear Air hostess, then you can pick that perk up online. And there's loads of other perks as well, so you can buy a copy of the DVD, or there's like fan perks and super fan perks.
And I'm assuming you get a credit as well if you've supported the film?
Yes, so everybody that supports the film will get a credit to say thank you for helping us out. Yeah.
And will they get invited to the screening?
We have a really exclusive venue lined up for the screening, and it's a really small venue, but it's really immersive. So we need to work out a plan with it all, but it seats like 29 people. So and
that's the Virgin Lounge, correct, in Piccadilly?
Yes, that's right. It's the one in Haymarket, and it's like the inside of an aeroplane, so it is really cool. And we have a really immersive, exciting experience lined up. So yeah,
you can't say too much about that, can you?
I'm so bad at secrets.
Well, that's good. We have to keep a secret for now. Yes. But tell us a little bit more about the film and your role in it. You play a character called Scarlett, is that correct?
Yes, so I play Scarlett. She's this sexy, feisty character that's being chatted up by Jack on the flight. Jack thinks that he's won the lottery when he sits next to Scarlett because he thinks she's not moving for 12 hours. I can work my moves on her all night. And she probably doesn't feel the same way about it. We've all been there.
We have, unfortunately.
But it's a dark comedy, so there's a little bit of a twist. So the hunter becomes the prey, if I can say that. We can't give too much away.
So what genre would you say this film is, or does it cross two genres? You said dark comedy or
it is
thriller?
Dark comedy. It is dark comedy. The other genre is a secret.
Dun, dun, dun. What is it that you've got in your hand there? I can see at the corner of my eye.
This is my little aircraft. Can you say hello to him?
Does he have a name?
He doesn't, and we were going to ask you guys if you would like to help us out. So this has been in all of our crowdfunders so far. He's been helping us out. He's been helping us in all our little videos, and we would love it if you guys at the Fan Carpet would help name him. So if you guys can send in all of your suggestions, then we're going to put them all in a hat, and we're going to pick one out the hat. And this one's coming with us onto set. He comes everywhere. He, she, I don't know. We don't know. Is it he or she? You guys can decide. But yeah, it's coming with us everywhere. It's falling apart a little bit. We're losing pieces here and there. But don't worry. He, she is living in my handbag.
It's going to be a she because it's International Women's Day, people.
Yes, absolutely. I don't know. What do you guys think? You can decide and send in your suggestions. And yeah, we'll do a little live video so that we can decide what we're going to call the little plane. The actual star of the show.
Exactly. It's going to be a character in the film, without a doubt. Some kid's going to be playing with it in one of the seats. It's, you know.
That's a really good idea. We might have to have it featured in the film as well.
I think so.
It's going to be with us on set, so it's going to be handled alike.
So coming back to women in film and the fact that it's International Women's Day, as a fellow filmmaker, producer, actress, you said you've made two films already, and you're writing, producing, acting. You tick so many boxes. What is it about this industry that really drives you, and where do you see yourself going next after this? Like, this is your first producer credit, so essentially...
Yeah, first big producer credit, so producing a film that isn't just my own, that I've made. I find the whole industry is just so interesting, and it's also, there's so much room for creativity. So I keep writing scripts. In my head I keep thinking, oh, and I want to tell that story, and I want to tell that story. And when you start to become more of a filmmaker and not just an actress, you start to tell stories of your own as well, which I found really inspiring. And it's really helped me working behind the camera to be better in front of the camera, because I understand the logistics a little bit more.
I completely agree. And also just having a bit more control over what is going out, and they're not waiting for that phone to ring and not waiting for someone else to give you that role or to tell the story that you want to tell.
Yeah, absolutely. So I recently finished working on The Trial of Rebecca Warlock, which is this amazing period drama film set in Bristol, and it's a true story. And it was so different to anything that I've ever done before. It was really stripped back, and it was quite a frumpy character, but the emotional depth in it was just incredible. It was really hard hitting for me as an actress to do it, but I really found when I was working with them that it was very much working with them. And the amazing director that we had on it, Adam, he gave me so much room as an actress to flex my actor muscles. And when you have a little bit more control over something, you are able to flex your actor muscles, and you are able to input your actor creativity into other areas. So I really enjoy making films, and I'm going to be making loads more. I've got loads more scripts in the pipeline. I don't know whether I'm going to be taking on all of the roles, because it is good to let somebody else help as well. Like the director for In Flight, Patrick, he is so creative, his skills are amazing, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does with this film that he's written.
And what other films has he been working on? Because I've interviewed Patrick several times. Was it a film called Human that he...
Yeah. So Human is this amazing award-winning film that he wrote and produced about a robot. And it's doing the festivals worldwide. And
it's winning lots of awards, isn't it?
It's winning loads of awards, yeah. He's doing really well. And he's working on The Doorman at the moment, and also Chimera. Is that right pronunciation? I might get told.
It is now.
I hope so. So yeah, Patrick's got loads of things going at the moment, and I'm really excited to be working with him.
Yeah, he's an amazing filmmaker actually, and he doesn't stop.
No,
he's literally constant, which is amazing. So it's good. Everything he touches turns to gold. So I'm sure In Flight. Well, so back to the reason why we're here this evening.
Yes.
International Women's Day, you have to support us, and you have to support this film, In Flight. We need to raise £3,000.
Yes.
We need to raise it by March 13th.
Yes. And thank you guys, thank you for all your support already, and thank you everybody for having a little faith in me and jumping on board this little film that we're doing.
So one last thing, any other reasons why we should get involved and donate for this film? There's a million films out there. Why In Flight? What is it about it that we should support? The fact that you obviously...
It's starring me, of course.
And you get an autographed copy of your picture.
Exactly. What other reason could you possibly want?
That, and Patrick's involved, obviously.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us at the Fan Carpet this evening. It's been an absolute pleasure. We look forward to seeing this film get made, and hopefully, possibly even being made into a feature if all goes well.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Unfortunately, Patrick couldn't join us this evening, but he did have a few words to share with you.
Hey, I'm Patrick Ryder. I'm the director of In Flight. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's supported the film, who's donated to the film, and who's shared the film. It means a great deal to us, the people making the film, and we can't really make these films without your support, so thank you. The film itself is a fantastic script. It's very much a character study. It's a dark comedy. And probably the most exciting thing about this film is that we're filming it on a real life plane. And this doesn't usually happen with short films, so it's something quite big for us. We've got a really good cast and crew, and we really, really hope that you can get involved and be part of this project with us. Thank you.
You've been watching The Fan Carpet. Thank you for joining us this evening, and you can find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. You can also find In Flight on...
So our IndieGOGO page can be found under In Flight, and you can also find us on Twitter and on Facebook underneath Patrick Ryder award-winning films.
Thank you for joining us, Faith Elizabeth. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we will see you very soon.